howdy, happy new year. This year's already a bit crazy, but hopefully we can fill it with some good books. So today I would like to talk about the books I want to read in January and February, but more specifically my Medieval-A-Thon TBR. So I participated last time, and when I found out there was another round, I was very excited. It goes all months. It's from the 10th of January to the 10th of February. Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah. 10th of January to 10th of February. I got it. I know what I'm talking about. Basically, this is going to be a very hodgepodge TBR. I don't think I'm going to read that much. I've kind of cherry-picked prompts, so I'm not going to become a full profession. I'm just going to be a bit of everything. There are the rankings, so how many books you read depends on what your status is. And I think it starts with like prisoner or peasant, and then it finishes with like empress or like king/queen. Put it up there for you. And then also the individual prompts fill different professions. I think there's 5 each. Each one you get like a promotion in that job kind of thing. The 4 different professions are bard, baker, blacksmith, and clergy. But I'm just gonna be a bit of a jack of all trades, if you will. So first of all, I am in the middle of a few books, so I'm probably going to concentrate on finishing those and then maybe starting some things. Now, the books I'm currently reading include Oathbringer Part 2. I've only just started Part 2 because it's so big, and the second part is even longer. So Joy to the World. I am enjoying it. I'm just a bit stressed because I am doing it for the Stormlight read along, and at this point I don't know when the live show is going to be. So I kind of just want to preemptively get ahead. I found the first part like had some really good moments but was a bit slow, so I'm expecting some crazy shizen to happen in part 2. Another book I'm currently reading is Beach Read by Emily Henry. As hoped, I did start this at the beach, so yay. I'm only like a little bit through this one, but this was part of like my summer TBR. How it's looking, I don't think I'm going to get through my summer TBR, but I can at least hopefully get through this one. It is very fun and fast. I'm understanding the hype so far. I have to say there's a lot of depth for a rom-com, so I'm enjoying that a lot. And another book I'm reading is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. This is a reread in preparation for A Court of Silver Flames, and there is like a read-along for the series happening for that. So I need to read this by the 31st. And we've only just started that as well. I think we're like 50 pages in. I've decided to tab this one this time round, and already I've got a few blue. That's reserved for sad times. I remember reading this the first time. I was very, very sad. I was like, but knowing where it goes, I think I'm a bit more better prepared for it. But even so, I may need like a breather from this, at least for the beginning. Also another one I'm doing for a read along, fingers crossed, is Law by Alexandra Bracken, and that's actually the Booksplosion January pick. And I've never actually joined in on Booksplosion before, and I'd love to because Christine is one of my favourite booktubers like of all time. Jessie and Caddy, just still fine, but like Christine is my queen. Sorry, not sorry. That's currently coming in the mail. It hasn't actually been released yet, but other people already have it. So I don't know if they have ARCs or like Australia's just slow. That's like my TBR aside from Medieval-A-Thon. Let's get into what I hope to read from Medieval-A-Thon. Okay, so I'm gonna say for many prompts, I'm probably not gonna get through that many in all reality. Aside from like my reading, just other reading goals, I am currently a lead in a musical again, which is very exciting, but obviously that's like very time consuming, as well as I'm directing Little Mermaid Junior this year, which I haven't done before, but I'm very excited about again. So just like there's lots of things to be working on in my other areas of life, but we're just gonna do what we can. We're gonna do what we can. That's what we do on this channel. I would really like to read the Diabolic trilogy for Medieval-A-Thon. This was in my must-reads of 2021, and I've managed to shoehorn all 3 of these into the prompts. The Diabolic is for a book that has gold, silver or bronze on the cover, and that is for the first level of blacksmith. I couldn't think where else to pick Empress, so I just picked it for Free Choice, which is one of the clergy ones. And then I also picked the Nemesis for a finale, which is like level 5 of blacksmith. Level 2 for Baker is a book that features travel in some way. For that, I would really like to read The Unhoneymooners because this is one of my other summary picks, and it might just be a nice kind of palette cleanser with all the fantasy so I don't get bogged down. And everyone loves this, and I hope they do too. Then there's a prompt for a book with a person on the cover, which is level 3 of clergy. For that, I would like to read Children of Virtue and Vengeance. This is also one of my top picks for 2021, so fit it in there. I've heard it's not as good, but like I'm still gonna just shog along and hope it's good. The Bard level 5 prompt is to read a book by multiple authors, and for that I would like to read Aurora Burning. Again, this is one of my top picks for the year. I really want to continue series I've started before I just forget absolutely everything. And if the first book's any indication, this will be pretty quick to get through. And a level 3 prompt for Bard is to read a book with a character in the title. I had a few options for this, but I think I'm going to go with The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. I've heard so many good things. I think this will be really fun. With all these prompts, but especially with this one, if it gets a bit dense, I might switch to something else. So what else I was thinking was possibly Sabriel by Garth Nix, because I've had this for a while, and it just feels very like Medieval-A-Thon. But also The Invisible Life of Abbey LaRue, but I think that's something I want to save up. So probably this, or nothing. We'll see. The second level for Baker is an author's debut, and for that I would like to try and read Gideon the Ninth. I have this on ebook, so that'll be like a very fast read. Hopefully I can like take that with me wherever I go without having to worry about ruining my books or tabs getting bent and weird. The third prompt for Blacksmith is to read a book with a weapon on the cover. I'd like to read House of Dragons by Jessica Cluess because like okay, first of all, like cover brought me in, but also it's like a Hunger Games fight for the throne vibe with misfits, and I've actually heard from other people that there's actually quite a bit of depth and like nuance to it, so that intrigues me a lot. This is like a bonus. I don't know if I'll get to this one, but we'll see. And again, this might be one I substitute for something else. I'm very just gonna like mood read this TBR. I'm not gonna put too much pressure because then I'll be freaking out. Here is my very ambitious January, February TBR, which I don't think I've ever read this much in my life, especially when I've been this busy. But I'll show you like my bare bones what has to get done. A more immediate, more realistic stack is this. This is still quite a lot, but also keeping in mind that I'm already partway through some of these, and Diabolic is going to go so quick, and I think Children of Virtue and Vengeance and Aurora Burning will as well. I think the one that's really going to slow me down is going to be Oathbringer. Which, Brandon, I love you, but damn, son. It's big books. Alright, I think that's the end of this chaotic video. Please let me know if you're participating in Medieval-A-Thon. I'll put like the Twitter handle down below. I will be vlogging my experience throughout. We'll see what I can do. It might be a bit of a combo reading life vlog with my directing adventures as well as my reading adventures, as well as my acting adventures. There's lots of adventures happening. Yep. That's it.